Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about Hedera or Hbar. There is a lot of things that I do want to discuss with you guys because there is a lot of stuff to really kind of talk about in regards to the Hedera ecosystem, as well as what is happening right now within the Hedera just scene as well. We are seeing a lot of growth, a lot of innovation, a lot of pretty much community projects being released as well, and I do really want to discuss to you guys about those things. But before we fully jump into this video, I just want to ask if you guys could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. But with that in mind, we are seeing Bitcoin pretty much try to breach the 58K mark. We just surpassed it a little bit, but we couldn't hold it too much. Overall, I'm not too focused right now on the prices in the market. I do think that tomorrow we could have a little bit of a volatile day, as I do think that stocks will essentially pretty much lead the way with news factors from this new COVID strain. I don't know, I'm not too concerned on it, but I do suspect that we could see some volatile price action. But I will say this, the market looks extremely healthy. We did see Bitcoin touch the 53K mark, which was the weekly demand support, and I think that we are more than welcome into the idea of Bitcoin reaching to 60K yet again. This is very bullish for altcoins. Right now, the dominance factors on Bitcoin are around the 42.5 mark. We also see Ethereum dominance trying to reach to 20%. But within this market, we are seeing a lot of altcoins kind of making some leeway, trying to make some major moves, but a lot of them are not making too many great moves. I know that Hbar is pretty much down on the list. I don't know where she is. 1 second. Okay, so she's actually not even on. Oh, there she goes. At about 2.51% up. So nothing too crazy with that. It is currently about 71.5% up in terms of trading volume, 72.95 now. But overall, I'm not too concerned on the price right now. We did reach down to almost 30 cents exact. I hope that there was a lot of people who bought that dip if you guys were looking for it. I've mentioned that we could be seeing 33 cents from an overall standpoint if we do, go down to those demand levels going all the way back to August. We have seen that. That's actually fairly bullish for us. It does allow for us to have some greater lengths to pretty much reach within the next few months in terms of quarter one, quarter two pumps for a lot of altcoins, which we are suspecting to actually be the case. But of course, we have to watch for what the market tells us. But I will suspect this. I will say this, okay? Hbar or Hedera does have 10x opportunity written all over it, even from our current position. I do suspect that we could be seeing a $3 to 50 cent Hbar at least by the end of this bull run. But there is so much things, or I should say so many things, to really kind of look at in regards of the Hedera ecosystem. First and foremost, it's the markets, okay? Yeah, we are listed on Binance. We're listed on a few other great, major exchanges. But overall, we still do not have the Coinbase listing. That is still in mind. That is still something that could be happening, and then that is still something that I think that we should all kind of account for. That could happen at any moment. Now, of course, I'm not saying that a Coinbase listing will pretty much take us to $1 plus or anything like that, but I will say this. A Coinbase listing will help a lot with volume, as well as a lot of FOMO events to take place as well. So I do welcome it at any time in place, and I do suspect that it will happen by the end of this bull run at least. Now, also, before we fully jump into this video, I just want to let you guys know that the Ultimate Crusader Trading Bundle Pack is still on sale for 50% off. This is going to be a limited time only. It is currently less than 4 hours before the sale goes away for good. So get in on the sale while the time does last. This is going to be a limited time only. So check this out if you guys are interested into getting any of the website content, because this does include all of the website content that is on the website right now, as well as all future content for free. So definitely look into that if you guys are interested. Of course, you guys are not obligated to purchase anything. I'm just letting you guys know. Now, also, in regards to alt season. So I know that we have been talking about alt season for a fairly long time. A lot of people are saying, well, dude, when does this happen? When is this going to take place? What is the case? Well, first off, just so you guys know, when we're talking about what is happening within this entire ecosystem, we look at what is happening within the crypto markets, because obviously Hedera growing in terms of their ecosystem is very bullish, but it doesn't matter when we are still under Bitcoin dominance. But this is where the real deal happens. This is what really is going to lead for us to have an explosive price action? Is Bitcoin dominance? What we want to see is Bitcoin dominance pretty much dropping while Bitcoin is pumping in price. That is going to allow for a lot of altcoins to move extremely fast. But with this, he's also saying that we could be seeing, mid to low 20 percentile ranges for Bitcoin dominance, which I've always said is a possibility. I suspect that we will breach 30% at least and go to the 20% ranges. I'm focused on that. I'm very, very confident that we will see those levels as well, which is extremely good for us in terms of price action. Now, with this, of course, what is the main focus point for Hedera and what is happening behind closed doors within the Hedera ecosystem? Well, good news, right? We are seeing this. So this is from Deborah J. Farber, who is the privacy strategist at strategist at Hedera. Now, with this, of course, she's bringing us a list of all the Hedera NFT projects. There is 135 members building on Hedera. And these are some solid projects. Overall, I think when we're looking at NFTs from an overall standpoint, they are growing and growing and growing. Now, I do want a solid NFT ecosystem built within, or an exchange, I should say, built within the Hedera ecosystem. Now, what does this mean? Well, essentially, I want something similar to OpenSea to come to fruition. I know that we've been talking about Hedera NFTs for a fairly long time, but right now, there's only a few NFT marketplaces within this ecosystem, like, Access is pretty cool, whatever. We also look at GoMint, it's pretty cool, whatever. But I want something that is solid. NFT.com is still something that could happen. It could still be something that launches, but is it going to be built on Hedera? Because we don't have 100% confirmation like that, but we do know that Jordan Freed did say that he could essentially build it within the Ethereum ecosystem as well. We don't know, okay? But we want a solid NFT platform built within the Hedera ecosystem so that we could actually buy these NFTs and pretty much see them in our own wallet and stuff like that. I know that we could do that on GoMint and stuff, but it's just not as it's not as efficient as something like OpenSea. That's what I want to see. I think that will be very good. I think that what GoMint has going for it right now is the fact that it's still fairly early within the ecosystem of growth for what they have built, and I do think that the future for GoMint or even Zact Wallet, because Zact Wallet's pretty cool. I think that the future is bright for both of those, pretty much ecosystems. Now, with this, we also see here Hbar price goes up and down. Number of apps increase, utilization increases, partnerships grow, number of services increase, number of council members increase, decentralization grows, enterprise uses get closer to release. You choose what to pay attention to. And a lot of people are saying facts, blind yourself to the price. Look at what Hedera is actually doing. Price will reflect utility. It's just a matter of time. Patience will be rewarded for those who could see the vision getting closer each day. And of course, as you guys know me, I am a visionary. I see that DOTs are taking this entire market by storm. NFTs are also huge. DeFi, massive. Okay, when we're talking about what's happening right now behind the scenes with CBDCs as well, DLTs, I'm telling you guys, Hbar is going to lead the way for crypto as well. I always talk about XRP. I always talk about Hbar as well. These are two incredible assets. Be careful on what you are looking at. Don't focus too much on price. Focus on the fundamentals. We even see here Hbar, 2020, proof of concept, 2021, year of scale, 2022, year of enterprise use cases. Understand what you hold, okay? The future is very bright for Hedera and for Hbar. We even see here mass adoption is initially indistinguishable. Wow, I can't even talk. From a short-lived bubble. We are seeing a more permanent focus being given to crypto in society than the temporary attention during the 2017 peaks. I'm telling you guys, when we're talking about what is happening, okay, retail is seeing the vision. Retail is understanding how big crypto is going to be. As we are marching into, a hyper-inflated world, okay, we look at what is going to provide us with immense value. What is going to protect us from inflation? Crypto is also a great way to hedge against it. We've seen Kevin O'Leary and multiple other individuals like Mark Cuban mentioning how crypto could help against inflation, how it could be a hedge against inflation. We are seeing retail demand for crypto growing and growing and growing. And I'm telling you guys, when we're seeing what is happening with behind closed doors as well, Hedera is going to lead the way. Why? Well, check out just the few things that we have been seeing just recently. Okay, we've seen service now, but check this out, right? Hedera is owned and governed by the world's leading organizations, and we still have so many more. Just so you guys know, okay? We still have 14, okay? 14 GC members left, or it might be 13. I'm not too sure here, but I think that we have 20. Yeah, we have 25 right now currently. I want to say, right? Yeah, 25. So overall, we still have a lot left in mind, right? We still have, I think, 19 actually. Wow, my counting was wrong there. But anyways, it doesn't matter, right? Because we are seeing a lot of the ecosystem growing and growing and growing. In terms of the GC members, okay, I just want you guys to understand that some of these GC member names should not be overlooked at all. Okay, Shinhan Bank, Standard Bank, yeah, it's cool. They've been on the GC for a fairly long time. But these are major banks. We've discussed DBS and what DBS is doing within the Hedera ecosystem. This is nothing to disregard. Okay, first off, just to understand the scale at which DOTs will become, what CBDCs will become, these are trillion-dollar assets. And I don't think people realize how huge this market's going to be. And also, just so you guys know, it's 14. It's 14 new GC members that we need. I'm sorry for mistaking that. But overall, okay, in terms of what is happening within this ecosystem, we haven't even seen Hbar at scale. We still have so much more to actually have brought into this market. Okay, first off, we need more exchange listings, which we will get. We are going to get Coinbase. We still have that to look forward to. We still have the roadmap of quarter 1 and quarter 2 to look forward to. Scalable smart contracts are going to be huge. Okay, just so you guys know. And of course, in quarter 2, we also see, a lot of ecosystem growth, integration, stuff like that. But we also see staking, which of course we've talked about why they are essentially, taking their time with this, with the SEC stuff, even going back to ADA and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff happening within the SEC, sort of things with crypto, and we're seeing a lot of stuff with DeFi being a target point. But I just want you guys to understand that a lot of these GC members that we've been seeing kind of grow at scale, okay, what they are building within the Hedera ecosystem, what they are doing, it goes all the way back to even 2020. Okay, the first GC members, we talk about Boeing, we talk about Chainlink Labs, we talk about all of these major, pretty much GC members that have been joining us for years now. Of course, we've seen Chainlink come out in May. It was a pretty bad launch considering the fact that the market decided to dump, but it doesn't matter, right? We've seen so many names come to Hedera in just a few months, okay? Just in 2021 alone, okay? We have seen some major names join the team. Why do you think that is happening? It's because Hedera is the solid, sound choice for enterprise use cases. That is why at our current prices, first off, just so you guys know, at the bottom of this candle, we have tested a perfect bottom point. We have tested that solid support going back to the 27th of September, or the week of September 27th. I am not too concerned at all on the price action. And why am I not? Okay, it's because if we look at what's going to be expected, if we're seeing Bitcoin dominance at the low to mid 20 percentile ranges, crypto is going to go parabolic within that time frame. Of course, we have to watch for the market to see if we are in a lengthened cycle, but I suspect that Hbar from our current positions could easily 10x. I've always said $3 to $6 conservative with high grade targets at $10 to even $15, okay? But we still need a lot more to boost us in that, sense. If we're talking about some major high grade targets, we need first off Bitcoin to go much higher than expected. We need, a Coinbase listing for more volume and FOMO. We need to be listed on all major exchanges. And we still need some major FOMO events to happen. ServiceNow, I honestly think that ServiceNow has been one of the most overlooked GC member launches to date. Okay, it's an enterprise workflow for 80% of the Fortune 500 companies. And people are still overlooking that just because of the price action alone. But that is crypto. People will look at an asset at 33 cents and say, yeah, that's going nowhere. Look at the 3-month span. It's just been kind of consolidating for 3 months, doing absolutely nothing. I'm just going to kind of disregard that. People disregard these assets until they move, okay? When Hbar is at $1, everybody is going to want to buy, all right? In regards to this market sentiment, I am extremely bullish on all of these assets that I talk about. Hbar is probably one of the most bullish assets out of all of the assets that I talked about on this channel to date. And with that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.